Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. So greetings from very hot Malta. I'm sorry for the background noise. There's a big fan going on. The windows are open, and that's the only condition I can have for to record this video, or else I'll die. I'll die suffocating with this very humid heat. So bear with me. I've put these on so that you can hear my voice more clearly, hopefully. And so here we are. This is Hilary of Acquafortis Astrology, and in this video we shall talk about the crescent moon in Libra from the traditional and shamanic astrology point of view. I'm sorry for the background noise. So, according to the ancient cultures, the new moon happens when the first slice of the moon is seen at the western horizon just after sunset. I repeat this every time just to understand where I'm getting to. Okay, so the modern concept of the new moon for the ancients was actually a black moon. There was no moon in the sky. It was a no-show moon, so it was the end of the cycle and the awaiting for the new lunar cycle to begin with the appearance of the crescent moon. So keep this in mind, and let's go to the crescent moon for the month of September 2018. Now, the crescent moon in Libra makes its appearance on the 11th of September 2018, just after the sun sets to the west. We are starting the lunar cycle that calls in the Libra energy, the energy ruled by Venus in her more logical and extroverted expression. Hello, Jennifer. Now, in Libra's house, beauty and harmony are seen in justice and equality and giving a fair hearing to everybody. Libra loves being in company, creating diplomatic parties where enjoyment comes from being polite and courteous and adhering to bon ton. Now, the lady of this crescent moon in Venus, the lady of this crescent moon is Venus that has lately entered Scorpio, the house of introspective Mars. She has also entered her shadow phase, and she is slowing down her motion in preparation for her retrograde period that starts on the 6th of October 2018. So Venus in Scorpio is not at all happy. Having to function under the house rules of Mars, who acts in an opposite manner to hers, is really, making her nervous, to say the least. This placement makes Venus bolder than she usually wishes to be. What she desires, she goes for and gets it, but in behind-the-scenes manner, in a very introspective manner. She is in a water sign, and her memory of past lovers and unhappy incidents are not easily forgotten, and less so forgiven. Forget for hearing and the cooperation with each other in a refined manner. Ditch diplomacy out of the window. Here we are talking of attraction that becomes as magnetic as the black hole in the galactic center. Love and hate become part of the same coin and continuously blurring into each other. And Mars is communicating directly with Venus through a direct line of conflict, since Venus in Scorpio makes a square to Mars in Aquarius. For now, she wins the argument, but the story isn't finished yet. Both Mars and Venus are moving very slowly compared to their usual speeds. So this means there is more focus, there is more stamping on the ground, they leave more, they have more emphasis of where they are walking. It is interesting, the dynamics that is evolving between Venus and Mars. So we had a summer with Mars retrograding, making the headlines. Now we'll have an autumn with Venus doing the headlines, but still connected to Mars. Mars now is slowly emerging from his shadow phase, while Venus has just started her shadow phase. This dance between love and hate, the bringing together and the separating, is being played in different manners all over the place. Venus in Scorpio is also being shaken up by Uranus in Taurus. And so Mars is being shaken by Uranus in Taurus too. So Uranus in Taurus is calling them both to come out with their true identity, to fly their own colors, and not being afraid to be different, even if society thinks otherwise. Venus is sharing the house of Scorpio with Jupiter, which, as we know, tends to go by the motto, the bigger, the better. So expect every single incident that bothers Venus in Scorpio becoming a storm in a cup of tea with the risk of a third world war. But please, for goodness sake, don't tell Venus in Scorpio this. So although this is a Libra moon calling for fairness and equality, it is a Libra crescent moon that won't take any prisoners. And the values and measures that are being applied, who lives and who dies, metaphorically speaking, have a long history behind. This crescent moon is also receiving a very cold and detached logical punch from Mars in Aquarius, who's on his end is now again dancing with the nodes of fate and getting thrown out of the ring by Uranus in Taurus. So somehow we are back to mid-May of this year, 2018, and the second week of August 2018, which incidentally was when we had the last crescent moon in Virgo. But there is a difference. The difference is that Venus is now in Scorpio, not in Libra, and that makes a hell of a difference. And what is happening now is a foretelling of issues we will see in autumn through the eyes of Venus. And what is different too is that we have more Earth energy that helps us keep things practical, pragmatic, and from flying all over the place. Thank goodness for this Earth energy. Now, the lunar mention that houses this crescent moon in Libra is the 16th, called Al-Zubana, the claws. And the image is that of a man seated in a throne and carrying a scale in his hands. The key words are he who counts, the merchant, transaction, success, balance, and wealth. So to say it in plain words, this is not a lunar month good for love if you are not ready to play it differently and dig deep in emotional issues. But it is a good month for trade and business and going out and get it if you want it. So should you need any guidance of how to navigate these energies, I'm available for private consultations, and I'm still continuing my offer on my 1-hour consultation fee, all details below. So I wish you a blessed crescent moon in Libra. May Venus guide our way in the dark, intense recesses of Scorpio energy. And may we dare be different, even if the world may not condone it. Obviously, always without harming no one. Before you go, please let me know what you think. Thumbs up, share, and subscribe to my page. And I'm sorry for all the background noise, but it's too hot to keep the windows closed and to have a recording being done without me dying in the process. Okay, so bye for now and take care. Greetings from Malta. Bye-bye.